Good morning. It is Saturday and we're doing something that we don't very often do, and that is we're having a little date to the shops, but you know, to the grocery shopping, but also we're stopping at McDonald's. We're sitting in McDonald's car park right now waiting for, I'm having a coffee and a sausage egg McMuffin. What are you having?
Same, more or less.
Oh.
Apart from two.
Two coffees.
Coffee latte. And I got a free drink.
Oh, that'll make your day.
Not sure I got it this time, but one for next time.
Oh, goodness sake. I had to take a hot drink so that I could get it free, and I didn't get it free. Anyway, so we're off to the grocery shopping, and yeah, we're fairly low on the old produce at home, so we will do a bit of a shop and I will show you what we got later on. So I thought I'd ask Jonathan some questions while we're here so you can get to know us a little bit more. What's your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, great. And I'm Elizabeth. And Jonathan, how long have we been married for? You look slightly nervous. 1, 2.
23?
I think it's 23. 23 years.
Will it be 23 this year?
It was 1998. So it'll be 23 this year, I think. Isn't that right? So we're married for 22 years.
And a half.
And a half, yes. And where did we get married?
In Fort William.
Yeah, so we've ended up coming back to, for Jonathan to pastor the church that we got married in, that I started life in, I suppose. My parents were in this church, and then we moved away when I was a little girl, moved to Edinburgh, and but we've had long links with it, haven't we? So that's been really nice. And we started back here about 1 year and 6 weeks ago. And we started real well, had a lovely induction service, and then COVID hit and the church hasn't been open since. So we had 6 weeks of people and we've had a year of online services, haven't we? And that has yeah, you can check us out on Facebook at Fort William Baptist Church, and you can see the services there. We do a service on a Sunday, and we do a Bible study on a Friday night, and Jonathan's a prayer meeting that's recorded and put online for a Wednesday night. We have, how many children?
We have 4 children.
So we have Bethany, who is 20, almost 21 in a couple of weeks. Lydia, who is 19. Nathaniel, who's 10, and Eden, our little princess, who's 8. And we also have an extra little body at the moment, don't we? Because we've just started fostering, so that's keeping us busy, isn't it? And it's lovely. So we have quite a busy home, don't we, with all things going on and all the kids. Bethany's doing ministry. Lydia's just about to head off to Plymouth to do a course with an organisation called SWIM, which stands for
Southwest Youth Ministries.
Yep, which Jonathan comes from the Southwest, so it's kind of fun, isn't it, seeing that whole thing. You know, he left his hometown, didn't spread the gospel.
You're sending her back.
And I'm sending her, yeah, exactly. Just kidding. But it'll be really fun for her to go and do that. So that hopefully starts in September. And we home educate, which we absolutely love. I love it. I love having them all around me. And I hate to hear when people say, oh, I can't wait to get the kids away or back to school. Or I just, you know, it grieves my spirit, and I understand where they're coming from. But I'm just like, oh, just enjoy your family. And I don't always. That's not, I can't say I'm like, oh, you know. But I just think, you know, use it really well. We are missionaries at heart. It's kind of what we've done. So we met at Bible college, really. You were already out of Bible college, but you came back to Bible college, and we met there, didn't we? So we've both been through that same Bible college. We're missionaries. We want to see people won for Jesus, discipled, walking with him. So we haven't really got our teeth into that kind of thing here, have we? Because it really has been a ball juggle of getting all the things online all the time, and now we're thinking and hoping and praying, because our First Minister has said that we can open for Easter. So that's now in the, isn't it, in the domain?
Pressure's on.
To get that all sorted. And so if you've got any good ideas about perspex screens and things, please comment, because that'd be really helpful to know what exactly we need to do. And yeah, so that's kind of our lives at the moment, isn't it? It's a lot of messaging people online, speaking to people on Zoom, having prayer meetings on Zoom. All the things that happen really quite around a computer just now, don't they? And
researching how to mix videos. Yes,
yes.
Live stream.
Yesterday you were researching how to fix your printer, so that was another thing. Yeah. What did we do before YouTube? And a fail, yeah. But anyway, it was worth the try. We go for quite a lot of walks with people at the moment. We're allowed to meet with one other person from another house, so we've done that quite a lot. We've done golf with one chap, and so yeah, just trying to like see the opportunities, seize the opportunities, and use them well. And sometimes the overwhelm is massive because of all the things that have to be done, all the things that should be done, all the things that aren't being done, and I'm trying to learn to come to terms with that. So that's really us in a nutshell at the minute. I'm sure there's more that we can tell you about us that you'll find out as we go along. I'm always interested in how old people are, so I'm going to tell you how old we are. Jonathan is 48 and Elizabeth is 44. So yeah, you were born in 73, I was born in 76, the last millennium, and yeah, we're pretty fit and healthy and just get on with life and just enjoy life mostly, and like I say, battle with some of the things like overwhelm and worry and anxiety and all those kind of things, but really trying to sort them out and say, well, look, God, what do you have for us today? So we're off to the shops now. We'll see you later. So we have been to the shop. I'm trying to get it all on the table, but it was quite a mean feat. So I will quickly run you through what we have bought. Hopefully that'll last us the week, and you can look at us and think you absolute pigs, or you can look at us and think you're misguided, that you're ever going to get through a whole week and eat just that. We started with, went to Lidl today. It's not somewhere I always shop, but got a little Lidl app, and so I'm trying to gain points. Got 4 tins of chopped tomatoes. In the Lidl app you get little tokens off, so there was 15% off the juices, which is why we got so many, because don't normally. This one is pineapple and orange and apple. Bananas, mushrooms, can you see them in there? Pears in there, apples, a big bag of apples, love that. Oh, the juice nearly went there, I'll stick it off the table. We've got 2 versions of very unhealthy granola and 2 versions of quite healthy granola. There's one over here as well. So yeah, that's what we've got. Again, tokens off the pizzas, so we got a pizza for us for tonight maybe, or later on. 2 milks, 2 sets of 12 eggs, peppers, carrots, cucumbers, a bag of lettuce. I know it's never cheaper to buy bags of lettuce, but I just find that sometimes if you cut up a lettuce and you don't use it all, it kind of goes to waste. I have heard a little tip is not to cut it with a knife, but to shred it with your fingers, because once you cut it with a knife it can turn brown. These are little courgettes, got 3 of them. I've got the oranges, 2 packs of them. I've got some grapes, they were on special offer today. Olives, because I haven't had olives in ages. I've got these ones, look, smoky chipotle, or however you pronounce that. Potato salad, haven't had that in a long time from Lidl, hopefully that'll be a nice one. Got 3 creams, look, 1, 2, 3. We've got a pineapple, some cherries, some strawberries. Be interested to see how they taste, because strawberries in March, not always brilliant, but hopefully. 2 tins of sweet corn, just find that really easy to have in the pantry. 2 tins of baked beans, gravy granules, just for thickening some things up, stews and things like that. A thing of tomato puree. Obviously some of these things as well you don't buy every single time. Like, I don't know the last time I bought tomato puree. A bag of peppers, not so keen on green peppers, so I was delighted to find the cheaper bag of peppers without any greens in it. Like, you know, we'll eat the green, but it's not my favourite. Little bag of tomatoes. If I say anything twice, I do apologise. It's just, you know, no clue. Onions, potatoes. I got 2 minces with some 30% off, because I guess they're coming up on date, but I'll just put them in the freezer. Got a big family pack of chicken. We're going to use some of that tonight actually for Bethany's cooking. A chicken for roasting. Got a little pack of stock cubes. I really prefer the little stock pots now, if I'm honest, but these here are only 35p, which worries me slightly that, you know, there's something terrible in them, but never mind. 2 packs of these. My guys love these just as they are, like with, you know, cheese and ham in them, but I also have these little, I've been washing them and drying them here, these little toast pockets, and you put the cheese and ham inside that, put that in the toaster, and they love them. What else do we have? So back here, sometimes Lidl do specials on actual name brands, so we had Snacker Jacks, which I really like, some Formule laundry liquid, honey petals, a petal of a honey, who knew? Oh, I've gone too far. Watermelon for our little visitor. He started on some solid food, so we've got some organic apples just for if we're out and about. We've got some of these as well to put in the bag, that if ever we're out somewhere, because I have been making my own little stuff and pureeing it and putting it into the freezer, but just in case we're about somewhere. Got these for the kids, like really like cheddars, but you know, own brand. Strawberry yogurts, these 2 packs of these then that are like double up yogurts, you know, like a strawberry and banana flavour, just because we kind of enjoy them just before, after a meal or just before bed. We're enjoying these little fruit and nut bars, and there's a cocoa one, a thing of cheese. We'll go through cheese a lot. There's 2 packs of ham, and we've got this little seasoning. See, it's all-purpose seasoning, which just goes really nice. You put that on chopped up potatoes, you put them into the oven, and it comes out really lovely as like a little wedge idea. I've got some frozen sausages because those are great for the freezer. Got these, little peas and sweet corn, and a broccoli as well. I've got a thing of 100% chicken breast fillets. I have no idea if there's anything good or bad in these, but it did say 100%, so I went with, okay, I'll take that, and it's quite handy to have. Then just now in Lidl they're doing like, they do different things, like little specials every month or week or something, and at the moment it's Greek. So we have been to Greece because my sister lives there normally, and had gyros, which we love. So I got a gyros pork strips that I'll just get some little pizza pockets, and if you make those and make some of the sauce with it, some meatballs, Greek meatballs, and a gyros rice dish. I thought some night we'll have a little Greek night. Now this was a little bit of a luxury that we enjoy on maybe on a Saturday night, a tropical crush, kind of like a lilt that we have in Britain, and the kids do love some juice sometimes, but we've been really trying to drink water. So there it is, that's that amount. And then over here we've got some nappies and some big pack of wipes. And I found these actually for Nathaniel, 2 pack of sports shorts. So I thought that was pretty good for $2.99. Obviously £1.50 each. So that's pretty good. And oh, and toilet roll. With a fire extinguisher. We didn't buy the fire extinguisher, thankfully. Oh, and I didn't show you these. Oh, these are for now. Oh, they do really good cinnamon buns. This is a real extravagance that we don't get very often, but I'm going to stick them in the oven, and we're going to have them once I put all this shopping away. Also got these batteries because Nathaniel has a little remote control car that hasn't been working, so it doesn't work with the rechargeables, so maybe it just needs a bit more power. So Dad saw them and thought of Nathaniel. So all of that, I think, with the vouchers that I had, came to £136. So hopefully that will do us with this week and beyond, because obviously that's nappies and toilet rolls and tomato puree and, you know, batteries and things like that. So I would reckon we're about just over the £100 for just ordinary food. And I also wanted to go back and get some more milk, because we go through pretty much a milk a day, if not maybe sometimes a wee bit more, depending if we're having cereal and stuff, or porridge or pancakes, or all the things that take milk. So yeah, that's what we have here. This is what's been going on. I think I'm gonna go to Home Bargains after we've had our cinnamon buns, and I'll show you what I get there, but that's it just now. I've been to Home Bargains, I've been to Aldi. We've got an Easter egg for a friend. We've got some things for tonight. We've got a little thing happening. We've got some butter, deodorant, sun cream. That's optimistic, isn't it? New spoons, Bubby. These things are just a few calories for a snack. 3 jams, chocolate spread, some brown rice, we have a special breakfast on a Sunday, so I've never had these before. So we are very much a heart attack on our plate, but having that. Look at these, these look yummy in my humble opinion. Chili and cheese hot cross buns. Probably the only hot cross bun I like because there's no salted caramels. Got some bags, some, oh dear, some, what are those called? Tissues and sweet potatoes. And we've got some bags of crisps. This is my best buy. I got a whiteboard. Oh, you can see me in it. Look at that. So cool. We got a new seat. Look at that. Yay! That was in the Lidl buy, and so out of the £136, this was £20. So really we did really well in Lidl. Sorry about the crying. Hope you can hear me. He's just very sad because his bottle ended. But he's going to bed now. So night night. Oh. And I got some hair dye. There you go, keeping it real. This here is a list of games that we're going to play tonight, because we are doing... What are we doing, Bethany? Look at the kitchen. I'll show you this later when it's tidied up. Bethany, what are we doing tonight?
We are doing a Zoom call with our church, which is a fellowship game night and quiz night.
Yes, yes. And who's in charge of the games?
Us.
And who doesn't like to be in charge of the games?
We don't mind.
I'm not that thrilled.
No, not
but hey.
thrilled. But
yeah.
it's not awful.
Okay, so yeah, so we've got a list of sort of minute to win it games. Things like get the cookie down your face. Can you see that?
This sounds so violent.
I know. Flip a cup and play nuts and crosses, we would call it, tic-tac-toe. I think one of my favourites is going to be what is unique about me. I think that'd be really fun. They put into the chat something that's unique about them and we try and figure out who it is. They send it to us and then yeah. So I just wrote down a big pile of games and having a quiz as well. But right now I'm going to go and put all my chicken fillets in bags